Gabriela Espino. I am here with John Child and Olga Watson. Both of them are semantics specialists. They are here to explain us about this issue. Now they're gonna answer some questions. John, what is lexical semantics?
Well, lexical semantics deals mainly with word meaning. The aims of lexical semantics are to show the meaning of a word and to show how the meanings of the words are interrelated. These interrelations, they are, within the sentence, the same sentence, or interrelated with other words outside the sentence. And these interrelations outside the sentence, they would lead to 2 points: the knowledge of the word, the world that a person has, and a process called entailment. So you have a word and you have to link with other words, leading to what we call entailment.
So, Olga, in the linguistics field, what can be considered a dictionary?
Well, a dictionary is, colloquially speaking, a list of all the words in a specific language, but linguistically speaking, it contains semantic words that are the entries we find in it, the entry forms or lemmas.
In the end, what is a word?
A word cannot be defined by a functional point of view, because it adapts according to the phrase as a psychological entity, even to the non-writing populations. According to Bloomfield, a word is a free form. According to Bloomfield, a word is a minimum free form. It's also important to emphasize that words have stronger junctions inside themselves than between words.
How could we relate word meaning and the dictionary entries?
The dictionary entries must contain the meanings of a word. In fact, some points are to be considered when making a word entry in the dictionary. The word's pronunciation, its grammatical status, its meaning, and its meaning relations with other words. Irregularities must also be included, and lexicon writes spare time, including words with some common properties in the same entry, but with a new meaning added.
Is it difficult to establish the meaning of a word?
Yes, we have difficulties in establishing the meanings of the words due to the lack of context. One of the difficulties is, for example, collocations. What could be considered collocations? A tendency of some words to occur together, a crystallization process where the words lose their individual semantic value. Examples of collocations. We talk of hot and cold running water instead of cold and hot running water. And another example, they're husband and wife instead of wife and husband. Another difficult would be considered ambiguity and vagueness. So, vagueness is where the word has the same meanings, and the context do not apply information that may define a meaning. And ambiguity is where the word has different meanings and the context helps selecting one meaning, one of them. So, vagueness and ambiguity could be considered another problem. There are many tests that can be done, but they have been unsuccessful because we can't find many examples to apply. The DOSU test and the sense relations test are some examples that have been formulated in the last years. The last one, the sense relations test, works as a real network where we can substitute a lexeme for another lexeme or a word for another word. When we substitute those words, if the meaning remains the same, the words are vague. But if the meanings are changed, or the meaning changes, then the words are ambiguous.